Vlogging cameras are designed for content creators, offering high-quality video, autofocus, and portability. With features like flip screens, external mic support, and image stabilization, they ensure smooth professional footage. Ideal for YouTubers and influencers, these cameras enhance storytelling and audience engagement. In this video, we're going to show you top 5 best vlogging cameras 2025. I'm trying to list those based on price, quality, and more. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and never miss a product's review. Number 5. Logitech Brio 4K. Back to the roots of vlogging. People like Louis Cole from Fun for Louis or Devin Graham that is behind the Devin Supertramp would make you think that vlogging is all about these crazy adventures that you have to take in order to entertain your audience. But the roots of video blogging don't have anything to do with that sort of lifestyle. The very first vloggers would just sit in front of a camera and bare their soul to the audience, talk about the things that excite them or the topics that they consider to be of the utmost importance. And with the Logitech Brio, you can easily do the same. What we have here isn't just a vlogging camera under $200. It is also one of the simplest and most convenient models that a variety of different people can use to jumpstart their vlogging career. And even if you do not particularly care for vlogging, you can use this webcam for other recording purposes, as well as video conferencing with your colleagues and streaming on Twitch or any other similar platform. The model doesn't even care whether you prefer to sit in a bright office or in a dimly lit room, as the Logitech's very own Right Light 3 technology that works in conjunction with a high dynamic range function automatically adjusts exposure and contrast, meaning that you will always look your best in front of your audience, be it thousands of viewers or your mother at the other end of the Skype call. Number 4. GoPro Hero 5 Black. Time for some action. The GoPro Hero 5 Black is the top-of-the-line model that has replaced the sensational GoPro Hero 4 camera. The new generation is even more functional and versatile. As compared to the previous models, the touchscreen display added 0.3 foot and now has a diagonal of 2. The GoPro Hero 5 has a rugged casing that is shock and dust-proof. Also, you can use this camera down to 33 feet underwater. However, you will need to use protective accessories for more extreme conditions, particularly if you are a keen diver who wishes to shoot stunning videos of the underwater world. The hardware of the Hero 5 has also been upgraded. A new stabilization system boasts an advanced processing algorithm, allowing you to make even sharper videos under extreme conditions. We'd also like to draw your attention to the incredible quality of photos this GoPro camera can make. Actually, you can even do without a camera. The Hero 5 can take pictures in RAW and, moreover, offers a manual exposure control. Thanks to the WDR mode, you will be able to make high contrast and sharp photos of your adventures. Since this device can be used without a protective housing, the sound recording quality is fantastic, particularly thanks to the cutting-edge stereo microphone. The updates we needed. The key novelty in the GoPro Hero 5 is the voice recognition that allows users to control the basic functions of the camera simply by voice. Number 3. Sony Alpha A6000. Stop the moment. The Sony Corporation is a world-famous manufacturer of various products. The company produces TVs, different audio systems, gaming consoles, smartphones, as well as photo and video equipment. Back in 2010, the company made a decision to launch the production of mirrorless interchangeable lens cameras. The devices of the NEX series by Sony refer to this category. After some time, the reference to this class of devices was changed to the A prefix before a model number. And one of those models we are going to review today. We narrowed our search to the A6000 model equipped with a 24.3 megapixel sensor, which is the APS-C format sized. One of the most beneficial features of this Sony mirrorless camera is a lightning-fast auto-focusing owing to 179-point focal plane phase detection. Therefore, practically all the objects that fall within the camera lens field of view will be in the camera's crosshairs. Even more, the optical system of this mirrorless camera is not called 4D focus for no reason, as it is capable of tracking the subject not only in the 3 dimensions that constitute the space but also in the 4th one time. Which is to say, the camera system tries to predict the next subject position and evaluate the direction of its movement. This functionality turns out to be especially useful for continuous shooting, in which the Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless camera provides an impressive 11 frames per second, which beats even some DSLR cameras in this regard. Number 2. Canon PowerShot Digital Camera. Blog about whatever you want. Are you looking to pick up a vlogging camera but you aren't quite sure yet what your video blog will be about? Then you might want to look into the Canon 1066C001 Mark II digital camera. Whether you're the type of person that likes to travel a lot and would like to share these traveling experiences with the world, or you would rather prefer to document your life and the sort of interactions you deal with on a daily basis, this flexible camera will be a perfect fit for you. For starters, the model doesn't add up to more than 2.4 by 1.65 by 4.15 inches in overall dimensions. Add to that the measly 1.4 pounds of weight, and what you are left with is a camera that is incredibly easy to carry around and comfortable to film with. The wrist strap is also part of the package, which is always a nice bonus that will make sure you don't accidentally drop the camera or lose it somewhere. Plus, you can always rely on it to hold the camera whenever you need to free both of your hands. Moving on to performance, we would first like to direct your attention towards the 20.1 megapixel CMOS sensor. With it, you will be able to shoot high-quality videos in full HD at 60 frames per second. The latter detail is also one of the many reasons this is the sort of vlogging camera that YouTubers use, since the said platform provides its users with the possibility to upload 60 frames per second videos. Number 1. Panasonic Lumix G85. Not just a vlogging camera. As a rule of thumb, the models that people describe as vlogging cameras may be more comfortable than the standard ones, but they certainly lose when it comes to the overall quality compared to the professional optical instruments. With that said, we would like to introduce you to the Panasonic DMC G85MK, an exception to that rule and the absolute best camera for blogging in a video format. Of course, what we have here isn't really a cheap product, but that is to be expected since this is a mirrorless camera that delivers the sort of image stabilization and exposure technologies that you wouldn't be able to find in a bulkier DSLR. There is certainly quite a lot we could say about this model, but the first thing we would like to mention is that it will be a perfect fit both for experienced photographers and for beginners. With the power of the 5-axis gyro sensor compensation technology, you will be able to enjoy crisp and crystal clear footage, even if your hands tend to get shaky during the filming process. It doesn't even matter if you use a classic lens that doesn't come equipped with the most sophisticated optical image stabilization solution, since the aforementioned technology will be able to handle that load all on its own. Furthermore, it works both with wide and telephoto photography and motion picture recording, making this device a great blog camera as well as a perfect option for photography enthusiasts.